So now you're a police officer in DC, and you're married now. You have my mom, and then 9 years later, you have my aunt. What was it like being a father for the first time? How was that experience like when you first had my mom?
Well, I was very, very glad to have a child, even though I wanted a boy, and it was rough. By having girls, I wanted, of course, all men wanted the boys,
Yeah, I want a boy.
and but it worked out pretty good. Sheila was a rough one. She was a spoiled brat because she was the only child for 9 years.
Right.
And then Crystal came along.
Right.
Crystal, Crystal, but I knew basically how to raise kids when she came along. It was a little difficult and stuff like that for Crystal. She was a little easier to raise than Sheila was. But by then, I had been a police officer for over 10 years, and I was thinking about retiring then. Crystal was like 7, 8 years old when Kathy first got sick. But by then, Sheila, she was, you know, strong-minded, hard to contain, and you have to kind of like stay on top of her, make sure she did the right thing. Her mom kept her in the church all the time. That was when she got, I think, Crystal was like 7, 8 years old when Kathy first got sick. And after a couple of years, I retired, and then we moved here. But 10 years, I guess, and then she got sick again. But Crystal was clearly easier to raise, partly because by raising Sheila, I learned a lot, with kids.